Do you know anything about the girl from Lubbock?
It's a pretty big deal for me. We built her a veneer. Has had it for, I guess, a year or 2 years, whatever.
Okay.
Great job. Got a promotion. Is manager of her own Denny's. I think it was just that it worked.
Nice.
And then we get a call that says, the long story was that she was happy with it, or got in a fight with her boyfriend, and boyfriend broke her veneer.
Yes, he didn't want her to look good.
If somebody wants to beat up on their girlfriend, that's between them and local authorities, but they want to break my veneer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't keep your hands off my
Yeah.
because I felt like I did it. You know, like it was something we did.
It's our artwork.
So we thought we helped her.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not real crazy about if your veneers are helping you feel like you're somebody, then I'll just.
Right.
Because I don't think she can do it that one.
She said she wore him religiously, and they had broken up, got in a fight. He didn't want her to look good. He broke her smile, broke her teeth.
Well, that's the story that I want to fix. Today we're headed out to Lubbock, and it's a pretty special case for me. She actually bought from us a year ago, and she was one of the first clients that actually called me and said, hey, I want you to know that what you do may change my life. You know, we always hope for the best, but this one means something to me. I hope it goes well. So stay with me, let's see what's going on.
My name is Christy Poisel. I'm from Lubbock, Texas. I'm here because I've always hated my teeth. Always had bad teeth since I was a kid. I had them and I love them, and I took tons of pictures with them, and then they were destroyed. So I called the company, and I left messages asking, could you please, I don't know if there's any way you could help me, could you please just, I need them back. And I was never going to be able to afford another pair. And luckily Bill reached out to me, and well, I'm here today.
I think if I can say what we do, is I would try to say, we really try to make it where, like, who would you be if you just had a regular smile where all smiles were covered? Mm-hmm. If everybody covered their smile.
We'd all be equal.
Everybody would be equal in a room, and then they would laugh, and they would have a good time, and they'd have expressions, they'd have input, and they wouldn't be one person over another, or let me back up, or let me hold my hand. So if we have anything that can get them back to even, it's about who they are when they're smiling, not their smile. The biggest thing that gets me mad is, which is the reason why I'm in this business, is because I always felt like there should be a choice. Like, if you wanted to get up today and go make those choices, you're going to get on the phone and you're going to look at prices that are...
Oh yeah, I've called plenty of dentists, didn't I?
It's just thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. Like, somebody will call you and go, I just got how can you do this? My doctor wants 20 grand. How can you do this? My doctor wants 15 grand. Don't know if I said I was going to get into this, and I won't if you want to, but when they told me that somebody broke them out of meanness, mm-hmm. You just can't be from this part of the state of Texas and not bother you. If you're anybody, mm-hmm. You're sharp, attractive, great makeup, great hair, great everything. Take care of yourself.
There's some things you can't change.
It's just, and the deal is if dentistry was going to fix it, it'd be fixed already. Let's go ahead and get these on, see what we can do.
Okay.
Boom. Just look at these.
You know what I love about your veneers? They cover all of your teeth. Even my fillings, I'm back from the days when they used silver fillings. Mm-hmm. I have all of those, and you can't see them at all with these.
Let me see, what's up? Oh, let's try one at a time real quick. How's it feel?
Actually feels way good, a lot better than the first ones.
They do look good.
Really?
Let me see what they look like. They look amazing. They look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they look a lot smaller.
And thinner, yeah, so yeah. Let's see what we got. Let me see. You gotta get them adjusted. They take a few minutes. Mm-hmm. Here, you have to decide. Let's look at this. Let's see what you
Oh, I love them. They look so real.
They look amazing.
Thank you.
How do they compare to the last ones?
I like them better, actually.
They feel thinner. They feel
They do, and they have a more realistic look.
more
Between
definition.
Yeah.
You do know that they will seat a little bit more once you bite into them over a couple days. But let me straight on to me right quick, big as you can. Trying to see if the bottom is doing what it needs to do. Bottom looks perfect.
I'm not giving these up.
Yeah,
I
they-
love them. You're not taking them back.
They just look amazing. I'm just
It's a huge difference how a smile makes everything like.
they just look amazing. Like I'm sitting here 2 feet, and if someone thought they weren't,
couldn't
they look
tell.
like porcelain veneers. They just,
They do actually, like, and they look more porcelain than the last
the
version.
last one's in. I'm kind of in shock. And let me tell you why. You came with your makeup done. You came with your hair done. You look amazing. And the difference is how much difference is this going to make with her smile?
Huge.
And you just blew it out. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it's because you have a tan and everything just pops.
Yeah, I decided to get a tan before y'all came to town. I was like, I'm a little pasty. I work all the time. I sleep during the day. I was like, I better get a tan.
They look amazing. I guess one thing I always try to tell people is we've never met before. And you've never tried these in. Like today was the first day.
Yeah,
you
this is the first time I've had
When I pulled them out of that sealed, you hadn't tried them on earlier. You didn't
No.
try them on this morning.
No.
I didn't show them to you yesterday. You didn't get them before we got here. The only thing you ever had was the ones you bought before. So that they don't think, oh, we did it.
Oh, no.
No, but I met you for an hour this morning or 40 minutes or something. And I was kind of wondering, like, how much is this going to be able to do for her? Like, how's it going to stand out?
Like, you have no idea how much
And then
it
all of a
is.
sudden it's like, wow, I forget. And I can't imagine those working away from you.
Yeah.
What I hate is that if we didn't show up today and you didn't have the means, or if you had to go to a dentist,
Which I'd never be able to afford.
I just don't think it's fair that other women in your choice, like you got one little girl, there's people that's got 3, 4 kids that, or even 2, and can't afford. Just, they're never going to go, oh, doc,
Yeah.
here's $5,000. Here.
I couldn't see putting money towards my teeth when I had formula to buy or.
Because you put it towards them
Yeah.
first, because you love your babies. But it's such a small cost for what it does.
I never regret spending that $1,000 ever.
Never.
Not once. Like, I thought I might when I first sent it. I had that anxiety where I was like, oh my God, I just spent $1,000 and I don't even know if they're gonna
And you
work.
didn't have it. I mean, you didn't have it to blow.
And I didn't. I had just enough of my tax money left and I had plans to save it for like a year and paid bills if I needed to, and I just kept Googling it and Googling it. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do it. I'll put my teeth back.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you just look so amazing from just 10 minutes ago. Like,
And I tell people that I just met, I was like, if you had met me when I had my veneers, you would think I was a totally different person. And they're like, why is that? I was like, because I was actually fun. I smiled. Like, I would laugh.
just so incredibly beautiful.
Thank you.
You've probably smiled 50 times in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't see
When
you
have
smile
your
one
veneers-
time this morning.
No, I don't smile without my teeth in.
It's hard for me to have a conversation with you because I see how much differently it changed you. I mean, amazing.
This is what your
beautiful.
company does. Like, most companies don't do that.
I would tell you, you would have got missed if it wasn't for you helped me so much. A year and a half ago, we were faced at spending more money.
But now you see that it's worth it, right?
Well, listen, you do 20 of them and they would love them, and you do 2 and they'd call them a bitch.
We're always gonna have that critic.
And those 2 would stick with you so bad, it'd be some little girl's wedding, or it'd be something and you go, man, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I remember, I was right there, because you got people and they got kids and their kids are getting bigger and she spent a lot of time and they're working hard and all that, and you do everything and you go, man, it's gonna quit. And then one day this little girl shows up and she's like, man, I just got a job at Denny's.
Hey, I think I went from server to manager in less than a week after I got my veneers.
It was a big thing for me. Well, I will tell you, the day they told me that, I didn't relate the 2. Like they came in and said, this guy, you know, went Rambo and wanted to break stuff, and I didn't know it was the same little girl who did the video for us. And I really didn't know until we'd already made the decision to do them, because Kenna was the one that did it. But then I didn't know much about how they did it or whatever, and when I found out it was you, I'm like, man, we're going to do it. We have to do it. And I guess what I'd like to tell you is that, God, it's hard to talk about. A lot of times you don't know what you did, and I'll tell you, you taking that video, it was just at the right time. That was just you telling the world, hey, don't worry about it. You can do whatever you want with these. Guys, I don't know if you saw it, but she just sent us her pictures, and they look amazing. I want everyone to see those. We got finished with her today, and I'm telling you, this girl is absolutely amazing, beautiful. It's just kind of crazy how you can see someone 1 minute and see them the next minute. A smile really does change them. One, I was so glad that the smile is very, 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 very beautiful, but she's all around fits her, and I will tell you, this little girl deserves to smile. Out of all the things that I've done, out of all the places I've been, I've just never been more impressed with someone who was just more open-minded about, just let me be me, just let me be who I am, which is all we ever talk about every day. It's not about your smile. In this situation, her smile brought her out, made her look really, really, really pretty. It helped her a whole lot. It just put it all together. It made it worth it. I'll tell you, Lubbock's a long ways, and it's not an easy take, but it was worth it. I think I would have rode my bike out here, but I could not be more appreciative. This is the kind of work I want to do more of. And if you're just watching this video weekly and you're not subscribed, do me a favor, freaking subscribe. It's not that big a deal. When I see 3 hours later, she's already on Facebook, and I'm guessing she hadn't been on in a while, then it lets me know that their confidence changed. They're taking new directions. They're going to do some more stuff. And I'm just going to wrap it up here. So we're going to try to get back to the office. See you next week.